This is crazy. I love that interaction too. That's so good. This is something right away I loved about the Quest. This one's even more cool because I feel like first one. Okay. Oh, this one. Like, I love stuff like this where they're mixing it up with projection mapping on the glass, projection mapping on the floor. I went on a ride in Disney World that was like this, and they get like the mist and the wind and all this stuff. They really do a good job of like making it super immersive, and you even get like the feeling in your stomach, you know, when you go straight down. It's yeah, super cool.
Dreaming of all of the possibilities. Kissing all over your body, mind and fatigue. And every time I think the planets aligning.
These things are so cool too, these like 3D billboards. I was talking to somebody about these the other day. You know, all you have to do is like inset the scene a little bit, and then you've got this like overflow area for the 3D models that makes it just come out of the building, which is like so cool. This one's even more cool because I feel like around the edges, it's like a transparent LED panel or something, or like some type of LED mesh. So like you can see through it, but it's still being projected on. That's super cool.
All right, so this might be the future of e-commerce and architecture. Look at this. This is the portal into the Serendipity Furniture Store, which is a furniture store that uses inspiration from sea creatures and seashells. So you can actually go into this portal.
Yeah, these portals are so cool.
Like full-on immersive. And currently I'm walking on the beach, looking around, and you can see the different furniture pieces and explore all of that, see what's on.
These portal things are so cool, you know, like from a making it standpoint, super easy to make because you just have to make the model and then just put it there, and somebody can just walk into it with their phone, right? So an animation and whatever else you're gonna do, but it's not that complicated. Where this one doesn't do a very good job is it's like fucking huge, right? So if you're not standing on a beach like this guy is, there's no way you would actually be able to get to all of the different things to look at because they're like way out there. We're doing something like this right now where we're like putting video, pre-rendered video on the walls of this like model that you walk into to give it like a extra sense of depth and stuff going on off into the distance. So instead of being like a closed room like this, it's like a whole other world that you kind of walk into. This is crazy. I love that interaction too. That's so good. Where you hold it down and it shows you the map, and you tilted it up and it shows you the AR view. That's so cool. We like kill your battery, but super cool. I gotta wonder like how much this is just a tech demo and how much this is actually a real thing. We're starting to get like Google Maps inside building view, which is so dope, but to also overlay this like wayfinding stuff and all these other things, pretty crazy. Huh, interesting, yeah. So this commenter, Esben, says that he pitched this to Bauhaus Denmark, which is like Home Depot, but they weren't interested since it would make shoppers too focused, reducing impulse buys. That's super interesting because you think about the layout of a store and it's very strategic where they put certain items, you know, like the stuff up by the counter for sure, gum, stuff like that, impulse buy, obviously. I mean, I feel like there's like a couple competing ideas there. One is like cart size. You know, if you like create a scenario where your store is just optimizing cart size, I'm gonna go there and overspend every time and eventually quit shopping there because I can't afford it. Every time I go, you know, I spend 400 bucks. So, you know, does that cart size but lower lifetime of a customer outweigh a smaller cart size with a longer lifetime of a customer? That's like, for me, the super interesting part of that question.
This is an eye surgery simulator. I'm an ophthalmology resident learning how to perform eye surgery. And when we first start out, we learn to navigate around the eye using simulators like this. This module requires me to use both hands to simultaneously touch two ends of a barbell-like structure. The levels get harder over time, and eventually they simulate real surgical steps.
That's crazy. That's super cool. That's like, I'm glad people are doing that because like eye surgery scares the hell out of me, and that's why I still have glasses. So, like somebody poking around in there is just crazy to me. And like
the little thing that she's using, it's like
yeah,
around.
the tool exactly is so cool. And you kind of like reminds me of like Operation. You know, you gotta like get your little tweezers in there and don't hit the sides. Enhanced reality. Yeah, this is like something right away I loved about the Quest. This whole gatekeeping system of like drawing your area of play. And this takes it to a whole nother level, right? Being able to like kind of, you know, mesh wire model where my furniture is and around the couch and stuff. That's super awesome. I hope soon people won't have to do this and I'll just be able to look at it and the system will be smart enough to know that there's a table there. But for the time being, like this is pretty dope.
And at the end, I think something
Oh yeah, then the zombies start coming in. That's cool. Yeah, well, and that's like the cool shit you can do then is have all types of crazy occlusion and stuff like that. Have a zombie like hiding behind the desk and pop out. And word on the street is that the Apple headset is gonna passively take a nerf of your surroundings. So creating one of these 3D fields essentially, right? And like modeling your environment passively the whole time. I mean, think about like taking a nerf with your phone. You like take your phone and take individual pictures around it, right?
Yeah.
I think if you're wearing this thing on your head for like hours, looking around, constantly pinging, the modeling you'd have around your house would be like so epic, just as good as it gets.
crazy.
Last one. Oh man, hand physics labs. I love this app. I don't know if this is Denny. This is the guy, I swear, this is the guy who makes all these videos. There's one guy, he makes like 100 of these videos that's just him playing in hand physics lab with shit like this. You know, he's got like a rope, a little block on it. It's nothing, but it's just so cool and funny to look at in this mixed reality view. He's using pass-through mode in the Quest 2 here. Or actually, sorry, this is the Quest Pro because it's color. This is pretty good, but you can see there's still some tracking kind of lag and stuff like that. But like the finger tracking, the hand tracking, so good. And like all the physics and stuff are so funny.
Crazy.
Yeah.
They like feed through the rope through the bone. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
And then he pulls it and it's like stuck because it's stuck in there.
So cool, right?
I thought it was ridiculous.
Yeah, I downloaded this one. We got this on the Quest here.
Nice.
Yeah. I love watching videos like this, seeing all these AR and VR demos. If you love seeing more new emerging tech like that, hit like and subscribe. Come on back for more great tech video content and check out our Product Lab newsletter at the link below for stuff like this dropped in your inbox every week.